Hello and welcome. This is the Crypto Day morning, dated July the 8th, 2018. My name is Derek. I'd like to thank you and welcome you for tuning into this morning's video. All financial crypto risk you make are that of your own risk, and all the rewards you get out of it, it's your own reward. A lot of big volatility. We'll talk about that within DGB. Bitcoin for about 4 days, showing strength amongst the 18 highs, finding support amongst the 18 highs, doing so congesting within these 23.6% level, finding support a bit below, resistance a bit above that would be for such. And yesterday's session getting barely above this previous peak here. And when you look at this on the 1 hour time frame, I guess 3 hour might even look better. Bitcoin only knows one way of going up, and even on the way down sometimes too, and that's taking the elevator. Elevator is these big fast moves going up. Escalator would be where you're finding some price corrections, like in a higher high, higher low setup in an extreme uptrend. And stairs would be your normal up and down movements. So these movements have been big, and what do we see after last night's move? It went sideways, and I didn't even realize this move happened until this morning without hydro. And I knew the hydro wasn't going to come because you get the notification every 500-600 days. They turn it off for an hour or two, and the next thing you know, it's back on. Now, they said it would be out from 6 to 8. I had no phone. I had no clocks with batteries to let me know the time, so I had to use my phone. I say it was 7 a.m. at the time, and that this was at 6,800, which was like impressive. And on CoinMarketCap, it is over 6,800, but that's because this is trading mainly the higher prices on Binance, the biggest exchange that there is. $7,000. People are buying it up big on the Binance exchange. As we can see, all the USDTs in here, which is the tether, are going for over $7,000. So against the US dollar, it's not trading as much. This is, I guess, an exchange related increase in the funds. That's my guess anyway. But it is showing a nice little pattern amongst here, and maybe it could make a move next to go up to the 38.2% level at 7130, as that looks like that's next on the horizon. Moving on to DGB. And this thing just keeps going up and up and up. As it was 300, it's now gotten up to 600, so it's pretty much doubled against the Bitcoin cross, and there's big volatility in this. This thing last year went from 84 at the end of the year to like 864 in just a month or so. And even before that, last year, it went from about 100 up to about 2600 or so, 26x gain in a short period of time. And then to give it all back, which it did, to go from 100 to 2600 to 100 to 850, just crazy movements. So to say, oh, it's only got a 100% move and be realistic and not sarcastic is, yeah, that's the nature of the game. What happens when you come to a point where you're supposed to get resistance and you don't? Well, first, it's only been a couple of days above this 5.25 level, which is previous high, and it hasn't found resistance there, but maybe it still will with a large pierce above. It could just still easily correct. That could definitely be a possibility. I've seen that happen before. So maybe it is resistance. Maybe it'll be support. And we'll find some support at 525, maybe even down to 487 area. And that's one of the rarer situations. But if you're not going to find resistance or support here, I'm expecting a move faster than even what we've been seeing. A fast move to its next level. And I'd be looking at the three little bears theology at minimum 687, but that wouldn't be too fast of a move. But still, that would be a decent leg higher. So that would be about right. But where we stand now, and even in the low 600s to me, seems a little bit too small of a move, given how it's went from 300 to 5 and a fast move from there. I expect to be, again, high 600s and above, and who knows how fast, because the next level of previous resistance of keynote is the highs at the start of the year up in the high or the 865 area. So that could easily happen fast. We've seen it do it before. It is probably going to keep a lot of its similar situations again. So the more you understand history, And history doesn't go back too far, but enough where you can get a good understanding of within these crypto markets what to expect, and to expect wild moves up and down. Well, if you don't, then you're failing history class. Thank you for tuning in and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.